Vice President Harris setting her sights on the Southwest tonight, participating in a Univision town hall in Las Vegas. She's also holding a rally outside Phoenix. The race is extremely tight in both of those battleground states. And our Weijia Jiang is following the vice president. She is in Chandler, Arizona. So Weijia, is the importance of this Sun Belt strategy shifting or changing at all for the Harris campaign?
Well, Scott, there are 4 critical battleground states that are located along the Sun Belt. Arizona, of course, is one of them, Las Vegas, Georgia, North Carolina, and that is why you are seeing so much emphasis put on these states because, as you mentioned, the margin is so tight. And what's troubling for the Harris-Walz campaign, Scott, is that the margin of Latino voters is smaller than ever in terms of how much she is leading by compared to former Democratic nominees. And so they are well aware that they have to really increase their efforts, which is why just today they launched a new effort to go after Latino men called Hombres for Harris, why there are $370 million of ad buys that target this voting bloc, and why she is holding events like the town hall in Las Vegas that is hosted by Univision that will be broadcast nationwide, and the rally that will be held this evening right behind me, Scott. So they are aware that they have to try to make up the numbers, and they're using various ways to try to do that. But of course, time is ticking, Scott.
Oh, you speak about this Sun Belt strategy. What's the strategy for targeting Latino voters? How do you try to corral a very diversely political and diversely interested group?
So the campaign says they have to meet these voters where they are, and you're absolutely right. That is hard because obviously it's not a monolith. And so that's why they are using platforms like WhatsApp to use robust chat messaging to voters. They are also, in those ads I talked about, focused on healthcare, focused on the issues that they have identified as being important across the board, and really trying to excavate things about Harris when it comes to her economic plan, when it comes to social infrastructure that they believe can resonate with people. And they've also built a huge coalition of Spanish-speaking volunteers and supporters who are on the ground really trying to communicate why they believe Harris is the better choice.
One of the most beautiful days of the year in the Blue Wall states in Washington. Weijia Jiang's in the heat in Chandler, Arizona. Thank you very much, Weijia.